Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of Good Company with me, Spacefish. Still here in the public playtest, but now we're actually done with the campaign, so next up for testing is going to be the free play for us. And that was a nice little voice crack there, wasn't it? So let's start a new free play game and let's actually see what free play is all about. I'm not actually quite sure in which ways we're limited here or not. Let me just pause the time here for a second while I talk you guys through this, just to make sure we don't lose all our money while I actually keep talking about this. But yeah, I'm not actually quite sure in which way we're limited here. I'm pretty sure we are limited in some way, but well, guess we will find out eventually one way or another. So it does seem we still have milestones, which is definitely interesting. Wondering to see how far these go. Okay, so now the milestones are actually stuff that I unlock. Well, I actually unlock stuff through the milestones. I like that concept. It's got to spend a lot of research data for this stuff, which gives me like better workbenches and stuff, apparently, chemistry tables and whatnot. Okay, interesting, cool, I like it. So let's get started by walking around this office. Hello, Quasimodo. So, incoming outgoing zone. Now we will actually have to determine what we want to do. There's a market overview right here that we can maybe check out. Also, let me quickly mute my phone before that interrupts me again. So, calculator is on phase 1. There's some expected features affecting drawbacks. Okay, makes sense. And the phase is proceeding as we don't do anything while... Okay, can we actually build stuff while we're in pause mode? I'm wondering. It would actually be nice. I mean, it kind of looks like you can. So maybe, just maybe, let us... Yeah, okay. We can't move, but we can build. So let's place a logistics point right there. And then we can just start... okay, I'm going to have to unpause this for 1 second. Move here, and then we will pause it again. Cool. So, we will start out just with a few tinker tables, racks, and all that good stuff. Now, one goes here, and well, actually, what's going to be a good question is we don't have any blueprints yet, do we? So you've only got base materials and modules that we can build. So we can build LED arrays, simple cases, and single cell batteries. And I think we're literally going to build one of each station. Sounds about right. Let's just make that little assembly line up there, sort of. Then we can have some storage right here, which I'm just going to do small shelving racks just because they have a bit more space. There's trash containers. This is actually interesting. Those were not in the campaign, so I'm not quite sure what those do just yet. We'll have to find out about those. But yeah, I'm going to place 2 racks right there. We've got our logistics figured out. Then I am going to need a design desk for myself. Now this has enough space for another tinkering table, so I'm not really looking to place that right there. Maybe, just maybe, this is a bad spot though. I mean, we could potentially place it right here. It does obviously look a bit stuffed, but I kind of want to use my space as efficiently as I can just to avoid to spend money on a new building right away. So let's put a design desk right there, shall we? I mean, we can probably finish this off with an assembly table too, which would be nice. Now my logistics point should have... yeah, it's got enough range for all this stuff, so that's good. Research, we probably want to start conducting as soon as possible too. But for the time being, I want to actually start to produce stuff and earn money and all that good stuff. Huh. And this is, we are a little low on available employees. I think we'll only get 1 for the time being then. Get Mr. Gus. I mean, this is kinda... that was kinda useless, wasn't it? Like, 1 employee is not really... okay, we will get 2, and maybe we'll eventually have to fire Kirk, just because he's very darn expensive. For the time being, though, let's assign Mr. Kirk to logistics, assign him to... sorry for that. Assign him to that tinker... Oop, to that tinker table. And then we will have him... let's have him produce LED arrays. Now, what we will actually need is 1, 2... no! didn't make it quite in time, but we're not going to need plastics for this. We are only going to need... You need electronics, right? Yeah, you need electronics, so you'll route some electronics over there, route those back over here, those back over there, and those are then going to be sold for the time being to actually make some money for it in the first place. So that's that. And now we are just going to pick up the chemicals for ourselves. Just make some batteries and make some money with those as well. Because why not? So this way we can just start crafting away a little bit and start making some money. And then hopefully in like a day or two we can hire some more employees to man these tinker tables. And then just have some more stuff being produced and sold at the outgoing zone. Just to actually start making money, you know? And yeah, once that's done, I think we will start making our first design. We'll just start out with something like a basic calculator pretty much. Which... I mean, let me maybe check once this is done. Whoop. Okay, let me get and walk off this table. Let me check if we have more employees available. Oh, perfect, okay. So she costs 8. We will only get her for the time being. You will start going to this tinker table, making LED arrays. Now we need some logistics connections again. What do we need for LED arrays then? Electronics too, okay. So electronics go here, then those go there, these go here, and those are being sold again. Now I'm actually, are we actually doing... Okay, that's an issue. Let me delete these connections real quick, because I kinda connected the wrong things right here. Okay, well, let's, I didn't connect the wrong things, but I told her to produce the wrong product, because we were already doing these, so we're gonna do cases instead. Now we're gonna do a logistics connection. Connect the plastics to here, plastics to the tinker table, cases to the shelving rack, and then the cases to the outgoing zone. Now the reason that I always do this, right, with like this product going back to the shelving rack first and then to the zone, is so this employee doesn't walk back and forth to sell the goods, but just puts it into the shelving rack, and then my logistics dude is going to pick it up and sell it for me. It's kind of the plan there. So, yeah, her being pretty cheap and the others not being that cheap just yet, we will kind of keep producing batteries on our own as well, just to make some extra money while we're waiting for more cheap employees. And I really want to kind of, like, as nice of a guy Kirk seems to be, I kind of want to replace him eventually. Like, $12 is a lot of money when we can only pay 8 for other employees, I think. So, yeah, he may have to go eventually. Let's see about that. But yeah, here they are, all just happily crafting away. We are nearing on Saturday, so I think we will keep this going for like a few more seconds. When we're like midday Friday, I will just, or maybe just after this one, I will go down and place the batteries that I built over here at the outgoing zone, so they're getting sold. The other guys are actually super slow compared to me, aren't they? Interesting. Okay, I haven't found anything about skill sets yet, so if there are any skill sets that kind of determine how good a worker is, please let me know. But I don't think there are. As I said, at least not to the best of my knowledge. So here's another guy. You will be going here to the tinker table, and now we need some more logistics connections. So we are going to need to take the chemicals that I used myself before, route those to the tinker table, those back, and then those get sold as well. Perfect. So that's those 3 basic things kind of checked off the list right there. I am going to go ahead and throw my few chemicals in there too, just to make sure we got that going. And now I will take care of making our first design right here. So we'll just do a basic calculator pretty much. Create the product, and here is our requirements again. So, well, we can do sort of this with like 2 single cell batteries and 2 LED arrays. That would mean that we need to expand on our production though. Or we can do a basic thing and just exchange it for something different later. And as we're kind of short on cheap labor right now, I think we will we'll just be going with this kind of. I mean, 1.7 is a little low though, isn't it? Okay, what do they want more? This gives me to 3.3. Theoretically, they shouldn't want anything more, but that gets me to 3.3 as well. Okay. Let's do it like this then. We'll just do it like this and then eventually update it. So this is going to be our calculator Mark 1. Creative as always, guys. Creative as always. I gotta make sure, like, if we actually get the actual end game, well, the end game, the finished, not really finished, the early access version of the game to the channel, I'm gonna try and make sure to actually get some names, like proper names for the products prepared. If you guys have any input for that, let me know. I'd certainly appreciate it. Maybe we can just start making a little list beforehand. That would be pretty fine as well. So here's our first design, a calculator Mark 1. Which is going to be our first proper product we will produce. Now, what we will need is to have a look into here. As you guys can see, like, these 3 parts are required, yes, but the only thing that's not on that list is that case that we're producing. So for some reason that's not on here just yet. And as I said in the last episode, guys, the devs let me know that this thing is kind of like not really been polished for quite a while, so that's probably the reason for that. They are looking to rework that, and whenever that's happened, this will probably hopefully also feature the plastic case. But yeah, we will need one more assembly line for these batteries, unless so there's one being output here and one being output there. So what we will do is, I think I'm just gonna expand the line of tinker tables over here too. Then we will need another logistics point though, because that's not going to be reachable that easily. This one reaches to about here. Okay. We will just do that and hire more employees. 262 profit, so we're not doing too bad right now. At least it's a good start. I'm gonna hire him and, well, him. So you, my dude, going to be doing the logistics for up here. We actually need another shelving rack, so let's take care of that, shall we? Doesn't really matter what we pick. Corner shelf's actually the same price but has less inventory slots, so well, definitely not taking that then. And you over here will be producing single slot batteries too. Now let me do your logistics connections real quick to ensure that you have all your supplies. And the batteries go out into here, are being sold for a start, but not for very long. Cool, so that's all taken care of. Now what we will need to do is actually get an assembly table ready. Which we will... I mean, we could have put it, like, right here. It's kind of far away from that little rack, though, anyways. I'm gonna put it here anyways, I think. Oh, we could put like a rack here. So I think what we'll do is do a small shelving rack right here. And then just have them draw resources from that. Now we're going to do calculator Mark 1 right there. And hire another employee. Oh, Philip, you're really cheap. I'm going to take you, my dude. Just don't go and chill outside right away. That would be kind of annoying. Okay, so this is going to be a bunch of work for logistics. So no. Okay. The batteries will not get sold. They will be put toward that shelving rack. Same thing for the LED arrays. Will be put in here. Then the casings will also be put in here. And my other set of batteries will also be moved over here. Now all this stuff goes towards calculator production, which the calculator is then going in here, and the product we are selling. That makes sense, doesn't it? I think that should make sense. So, Kirk, why'd you have to be this expensive? What I actually, we actually don't know how much he costs, doesn't he? That would actually be nice to have, like, some sort of overview how much your employees cost. I would kind of like to have that. But yeah, so this guy is hammering away, putting this thing together. Let's have a look at the assembly times that he has going for this thing. Assembly not possible. So yeah, I kind of want to monitor like if there is any overflow here or not. For the time being, there's certainly not enough materials, which will hopefully change very soon, TM. Cool, that's a lot better. So yeah, it's just logistics catching up pretty much, but I'm going to monitor if there's going to be any overflows or if he's actually doing pretty fine for time, because, well, I don't quite know what's the actual assembly time on this. Missing LED arrays. Why are these being... Are they just being moved that slowly, or are they being produced that slowly? I think they're just being moved very slowly. Check out your production time. You've got some new materials, so I want to see that. Oh, he's only actually taking 8 seconds, so, well, that's probably explaining why he's missing materials every now and again. So we're in the minus right now, which is not too great, but hopefully that'll change very soon. Now, in the meantime, while the guys are taking care of that, I think what we will take care of is actually starting with some research right here. Now, can I... Yes, perfect. So this corner is kind of perfect for like a little research and analysis corner. Now, what we will be doing over here is just, I think we're just producing like some basic product again that we can, well, like continuously have analyzed by an employee over there. So we could, instead of another assembly, nah, I don't know, I don't like that. But I don't really want to spend money on another employee for logistics either. Then again, I kind of have to, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. I guess I kind of made that choice when I built it that way. I mean, we will have to have this covered eventually, so I'll just start up here. Oh, and all this. Oh, this is for sale, and this is for sale, and wow, we can make this big. I like it. For the time being, I think this is like the little garage space of our father or something that we started out in. That we'll have a lot of expansion opportunities. So, what we need over here. I'm just going to be putting a little corner shelf down right there. Then I want a tinker table, which will go right there. And on the tinker table, we want to produce, well, I don't know, something. What is kind of the, is there something that's like cheapest or anything? 60 for 240, 400 for 200. I don't know. Actually, this chemical's kind of the cheapest thing. No, it doesn't seem. Maybe it's all the same price. I don't know. We will not stretch this out for too long. I'm just going to do electronics right here. And we will need 1, 2, 3, 4 employees, which is actually a lot of them. They're all $9 a day. Why do they have to be this expensive? Yeah, all the $9 a day, guys. Okay. So, you go there. You go here. You go here. And, you still have nothing to do, or what? Do I have everybody signed now? Let me see. Well, let's do some logistics first, and then we'll see if they all have something to do. So we will carry electronics over here. Put those into the tinker table. Output goes into here, and then the output goes to the analysis desk, which I can't do just yet because the analysis desk is not set up. LED arrays. Now we can set these to go over here. Perfect. And that should be the logistics setup. Now we need to set research projects. Would be a good question what we actually want to start with. I think probably battery stacks, because I think they were pretty easy to produce. Unless I'm totally mistaken here. So we'll start with battery stacks. You're producing that. You're taking that. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Everybody's got the jobs assigned to them. And this way, we finally get some research data that she's going to spend on the research desk. And that means we are finally going to be advancing towards our first new product improvements. Now let's have a quick look at the market overview, shall we? So the phase 1 is still prevalent. Still got a market appeal of 3.3 right here. Price, well, no price appeal, which is totally fine. I think we're actually easily selling all our stuff. Can we see that? Potential sales next week, 8. We have got, okay. We don't have that many in stock yet, so we should be pretty fine for the time being. Actually making a good bunch of profit now, which is awesome. 1.1k. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. So I think what would probably be the logical next step is actually doing a basic improvement of our calculator, which would involve us producing more LED arrays. And to produce more LED arrays, we need another tinker table, which can probably draw from this shelving rack over here too. So I'm going to put one right there, right next to the entrance. Set this thing to LED arrays. And then, first things first, see if we can get some cheap employees again. She's only 8. Okay, let's get the $8 a day girl. You are going to... Did that sound wrong? I don't hope that sounded wrong. Okay, you're gonna do that. Go do logistics real quick. Need electronics over here. I need electronics over here. Huh? Oh, it's giving me some error message. Source or destination do not contain enough unreserved inventory. I mean, there's definitely enough unreserved inventory slots right here. Maybe we're just not getting enough of the product. Let's just order another slot, I guess. See how this works out then. What do you mean? We only have 4 slots here that are being used. That is pretty weird. It's actually pretty damn weird. What do I do about this, guys? Oh, this is... Wow, we're at 1.7k profit a week. This is actually a good bunch, I think. Doing pretty good. I still don't know what to do about this, though. Yes. Help, please. Is it the amount of connections from like a single... I don't know. Oh, wait, did I... Oh, no. No. You can actually delete... Did I... Oh my god, you can delete all the connections by right-clicking something? Oh no. No. What? Where do I need things now? Oh my god. This is, that's like a minor mishap right there. I only see... Where else did I put these? Yes. May just have slightly messed that stuff up. I don't see any place where we would need it though, right? Just need electronics for these. And we need electronics for the research. But other than that... Huh, okay. Well, I still don't know why this doesn't work. Let's build another shelving rack, I guess. Maybe this is just reserved for logistics. What do you mean reserved for logistics? Why is everything reserved for logistics? Oh god. Okay, let's just build another one. I don't quite know why that one is not working as intended, but I guess worst comes to worst, we just build another shelving rack. So, logistics, we are going from the incoming zone to here, giving you some electronics, getting those back in here, then, yeah, transporting those over. So the one thing I'm actually getting worried about right here is whether our logistics guy at the front here can actually take the load still. I'm kind of unsure, because like he's pretty much the one overseeing the incoming zone, right? So he's taking all the incoming materials to all the places. and has to take care of some of the logistics over here. So it's definitely a tight stretch. We'll have to see, like, I have to monitor right here. Why are you out of LED arrays? It's actually incredible. There's only one LED array in this blueprint so far, so, wow. Kind of, wow. Okay. Still in the first phase, still doing pretty good. Potential sales 8 a week, and we're only producing, I'm pretty sure we're producing below 7 a week here, so we should be doing totally fine on that one. Alright, but I think that actually concludes it for the first episode in the free mode for us guys. So I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. As you can see, and as I just saw, there is actually a lot more stuff for us to explore here compared to campaign mode, so I'm really looking forward to that as our profit drops by quite a lot, so we will have to take care of that very soon. But for the time being guys, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to stay up to date on any future upcoming episodes. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!